This is a multi-purpose music device. It came from Canada. It's 110, of course. And by an error, someone plugged it to 220. And of course, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like 220 if it was designed for 110. So I took it apart and replaced the transformer. The primary winding is open circuit. When it was plugged to 110, it draws far too much current, and it burnt the wind, the magnetic wire. So, and of course, not knowing where to get these, I had to scavenge some transformer that I brought with me from when I left Canada. So salvaged something to make this work again. So I disassembled it, and this is a transformer that I've scavenged. It's actually 5.7 volt AC. So when I plugged it in, it's the output, of course, is 11.7, something like that, volt AC. So it's enough to power up the circuit. And the circuit board fried. And IC was fried. It overheated, and it's just became like a popcorn. And so that's what it is. And fortunately, I was able to get the part number, and I found a clone in Lazada, so I ordered a couple, because most likely this thing will fry again. So this is the circuit board, and at the bottom, it's actually manufactured by Yale, Y-E-A-L. I found that on the internet. And so I'm waiting for the IC to arrive, and once it's arrived, I'll install it. So if ever you have these Sylvania or Panasonic, Sylvania, and it's 110 and it's plugged to 220, this thing will fry. This IC will fry, and you can actually buy the replacement part from Lazada. It's a clone. Let's see, the IC is actually made by Toshiba, ME6118 Alpha. So now I almost went and reverse engineered this circuit board, but when I start to check these ICs, I discovered them to be proprietary. So I stopped. I didn't really want to waste my time reverse engineering something, not unless it's worth it. But these, I don't see the need for figuring out how this thing works. Well, simply that I needed to replace an IC, and once it's arrived from Lazada, I'll install it and see whether it works or not. So 110, 220 plugged into transformer, burnt, open circuit, primary. This is a 5.7 volt AC. If you can find one of those, then you can replace the damaged transformer. Then this thing doesn't have to go to the landfill just because. You can actually repair it.